It's Tuesday Hoops. Up next, it's the Utah Jazz going up against the Houston Rockets. Coming up next.
There's Chris Paul getting ready to roll. Live here on Tuesday night, this is 2K Sports bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Doris Burke alongside. A battle in the Western Conference. This Houston crowd hoping to watch their Rockets come out on top. The starters for the Utah Jazz, they've got Favors. And for the Rockets, they've got Chris Paul. Harden out there with Ryan Anderson. Then there's Gordon. If you ask the Rockets how they've been able to be successful without their stars, they say our guys know their limitations.
And that's an important thing to know, what your role is. And that's what happens when you've got a group of veterans who know what it takes to win, Kevin. It's not going to be someone taking over the role of the star, but everybody chipping in and doing just a little bit more. A little different look here. Straight man-to-man defense.
And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the two free throws. Clark, when you look at Eric Gordon out of Indiana, he can fill it up from the outside, but he certainly has the strength to finish inside.
Kevin, that's a great call on your part. Gordon, physical, explosive, aggressive scoring guard, and he's a guy who can find his way to the basket with force.
And so here is Utah. And here's Favors. Working on Anderson. Number 27. And in there for two as he lays it up and in.
That's a good look. Very nice look.
And here are the Rockets. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Rockets just a moment ago. He believes this game could come down to the battle at their opponent's end of the court. He said, we know they're a very smart defensive team, but we can't let that stop us from asserting ourselves. We need to be the team setting the tone. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. Clark, so much for advanced scouting.
Sometimes that's a false prophecy, though, and you have to adjust to what the other team is coming out and running.
Now here's Paul. And here's Harden for three. Favors gets the board inside. Here's Mitchell. Hits the quick shot.
That's exactly the way you practice it. Hit the open man for the great look.
Here's Paul. About 3.5 minutes left in the first. From the wing. Yes, on the jump shot. Paul's got his first 2 points of the night. Rockets on D. Number 27 sets a pick to the paint. Got a hand on it. And here's Houston. The break is on. Harden can't hit. Rubio guarded by Harden. Four on the shot clock. Number 27, money on the 10-footer.
They're giving up too much height on that matchup. He can just shoot right over him.
On defense, Utah.
You should leave those long bomb passes alone.
Inside, here's Favors. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot two here. Derek Favors, Clark, just a big body out of Georgia Tech.
Yeah, you know, he's only 6'10", but he's got the long wingspan, and he eats up a lot of space. I really think he's going to be a power forward as his career progresses. Perhaps cut out of the Karl Malone cloth, if you will. A big guy who can handle his work down low.
And the Rockets making a change here. Green's checked in. And making a change here, the Jazz. Now here's Paul. Number 15 backs in. Throws it up. Kisses it off the glass. And so here is Utah. 2:02 left in the first quarter. Now Favors. He's against Anderson. Takes it up. It's blocked. Ball outside. The shot misses. And Utah the other way. Number 99. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Well, Clark, the Rockets on the outside looking in at the end of last season.
Yeah, Kevin, but they were still plenty competitive. I mean, 28-24 against the tough Western Conference opponents. They found ways to win a lot of close games.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Paul. A 3-ball. Kept alive. Here's Green. Off the mark with the 3-ball. Jazz leading by 4. Number 11. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Let's swing it over to Doris Burke.
Kevin, Efe Udoh was called Uncle F at Baylor for his maturity and calming influence on the team. But also, Udoh is old for a rookie at 23 years of age. Some have voiced concern that because of his age, Udoh won't have as much upside as other prospects. Udoh responded, "Everybody always has work to do. I'm just going to come in, day out, work as hard as I can to try to get better every day." Kevin, pretty good start with his attitude.
You bet. Thank you, Doris. Here's Paul. He's got 5. From downtown. And another 3 for Houston.
He's really been efficient in the quarter so far. I love the way he's looking for his offense.
Down low. From 11 feet away. No good. And the Rockets go the other way. Trains it from short range. Paul's got 10 points.
That's just poor defense, Kevin. Somebody's got to get back and defend the basket. Instead, they give up a rack-to-rack finish.
Number 11. Off target from downtown. Here is Harden. The break is on. Pass to Green. 1 second left. And that's off as he tries to beat the buzzer. And so the end of one sees some big buckets. The Rockets on top, up 2.
Yeah, their interior D has been terrific.
Close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And Utah has possession, trailing by 2. Ryan Anderson out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Harden. Then there's Gordon. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Here's Rubio. Can't get it to go. And the Rockets going the other way now. Outside Gordon. And he nails the triple. Gordon's got 5.
Some players really look for the three-point shot in transition. It's one of the best times to shoot it. You have to be a sharpshooter, though. And, of course, he is.
Yaredko can't get it to go.
After giving up a 3 on one end, he tried to put...
And he puts it down with authority. Spike slam cam for another angle.
That's a nice finish in transition, partner. That's exactly how you run the break.
Jazz trail by 7. Here's Mitchell. The 3 won't fall.
You know, normally that shot is cash money, ATM time. But this was one of the very rare times where it didn't fall for him.
And it's Gordon missing.
Once he gets it inside, Kevin, he's really a good finisher. That's a good effort defensively to force the miss.
Yaredko backs down. Buries the short-range shot.
Effortless, soft layup. Nice play.
Rockets leading by 5. You look back at Utah's draft last June, an underrated story was that they owned New York's first-round draft choice.
Yeah, and it ended up being the 9th overall pick. And that's not a bad pick for a team that's in the playoffs.
The Jazz making a switch. On defense, the Rockets leading by 5. Here's Burks. The Jazz again can't hit it. Now Paul. 10 points for him. Shoots. Hits the front rim and doesn't go. Just over 3 minutes left in the second. From about 19 feet, and he hits the jump shot. Here's Paul. It's Ariza on the wing. Blocked. Here's Black. Buries the baseline J. And the Rockets lead by 5.
He drew the D in and then kicked it out to the open man.
Number 2, Ariza covering. Udo backs him down. 3 on the clock. Black grabs the rebound inside. Rockets leading by 5. Outside Gordon. With the floater, it's blocked. And Utah has possession. It's a 5-point game.
Got a great jump on the ball there, Kevin.
Paul outside. It's tipped. Udo picks him up. Throws it up.
Boy, they're getting vertical on us, Kevin. Look out below.
Now that's a couple of guys on the same page.
Working together.
Well, Clark, a torn meniscus kept Chris Paul out for almost half of last season. And you know, when he even came back, he wasn't 100%.
You know, that's right, Kevin. But even an off season for Chris Paul would be a career season for most other players. He was still second in the league in assists at just under 11 a game.
That's amazing. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. So it's both teams making substitutions here. So it's Houston now. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
He's not giving an inch on defense. He really bothered that shot.
Gordon with it. 5 points in the game. The Rockets with another miss.
Well, he faded away on it for no good reason. He shouldn't have made that shot harder than it had to be.
Lets it go from the wing. Eric Gordon grabs the board.
That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target.
Here's Paul. 10 points for him. Fades back. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Kevin, you can never knock hustle, but it has to be smart hustle. You got to do your work before the ball comes off the rim. You can't climb up the defender's back. That's illegal.
Deflected. Taken away by Nene.
Great jump on the dump inside.
Now here's Paul. Guarded closely.
Kevin, they haven't attempted as many threes here in the second, and I think they're trying to get the ball inside more. They'd be smart to hold it now for the last shot.
Here's Mitchell. Nails the triple. He's got 5.
And there he goes. He didn't get a 3 in the first, but starting to look for it here.
Here's Paul. No good.
He hasn't been able to make as much of an impact here in the second.
And the first half is now in the books.
Paul having a good one. 12 points, and he's hit 2 shots from beyond the arc. What an opening half that was for him.
Thanks for joining us. Now it's time for the HP Halftime Report. And now we send you back to our crew.
And now the start of the second half. Very close game so far. And Utah has possession. Trailing by 4. So on the floor for Utah. They've got Favors. Favors with the screen. Just 5 to shoot. no good. And the Rockets go the other way.
Well, it's obvious they've definitely come out ahead when it comes to rebounding in this particular contest. Boxing out, good positioning, and then pursuing the pumpkin.
Jazz trail by 4. Number 99 blows the layup. Number 15 jams it home.
Boy, that was nice and easy. But easy's probably just the way he likes it.
Yeah, and the one-hand slam always looks nice, Clark, on the highlight reel. Clark, when you talk about Chris Paul, a pure point guard in every sense of the word.
Yeah, he's got all of the qualities you look for. Court vision, ball handling, leadership, and big play capability. That's what makes a point guard special.
That's a great list.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Paul. 12 points for him. Now Harden. Number 15. Here's Mitchell. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. That one's on Eric Gordon. That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Here's Paul. Under 4 minutes left in the third. Kept alive. Here's Harden. Tries to lay it in, but it doesn't go.
The shooting woes continue here. 1 of 5, just 1 of 5, and I know they were hoping to get off to a faster start than that.
Here is Favors. Goes up. Harden snatches it inside.
They come out here in the third, ice cold.
From downtown. The shot is off, and Utah the other way.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
To the paint, number 27. He hits it from the low post. He's got 6.
Great vision on display there. The pass led him perfectly to the basket. That's how you do it.
Paul kicks to Harden. He dumps it off. Here's Anderson. Scooped up. Behind the arc. The shot no good. Utah trailing here. Favors with the ball. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
He's had some problems finding the range here in this quarter.
Paul kicks to Harden. And Paul with the basket on the assist by Harden. Paul's got 14.
Well, he's really been big for their team, finding a way to consistently get it done on the scoreboard.
Here's Mitchell, and again it's the Jazz from deep.
Mitchell. For 3.
Here's Paul. 14 points for him. Timeout called, the Rockets. And the Rockets making a change here. Green's checked in. And making a change here, the Jazz. Here's Paul. And here's Harden. Number 15. Nails it from close range. He's got 8.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for him.
Favors backs down. And he makes the basket. So one free throw coming up as he'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Looking at the game for Derek Favors, he's got 8 points, and he's also been solid at the foul line. 4 points for him from there.
The Rockets trail. Here's Harden, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
At the line for the Rockets.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. And so here is Utah. It's a 1-point game. Mitchell, guarded by Green. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. The shot is off, and the Rockets going the other way now. Outside, Green. Jacks up the triple. The Rockets again can't hit. And Utah has possession. They trail by 1. Here's Mitchell. Nails it from the wing. 11 points in the game. They can make this a 2-for-1 opportunity. Ball outside. Blocked, but he stays with it. From deep. He nailed that one from another area code. Wow! Paul's got 17. And so here is Utah. 25 seconds left in the third quarter. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
It didn't sit well with him, that 3 he had just given up, so he went out and got it right back.
Harden backs in. Here's Green. And another 3 for Houston. Here's your Redco. Mitchell. No good. And so this one is tightly contested as we end the third.
You know, Paul is playing really well. He has 17 points, and he's giving them a spark from outside with 3 3-pointers. He's been passing it around you or shooting it over you.
Now, while we've got a moment, we're going to send it over to Doris Burke for our Spark of the Game, presented by Sprite. Doris?
Well, it's going to be Chris Paul. He's our Sprite Spark. His scoring output so far in this one has really led the charge for his team on the offensive end of the floor. It wouldn't be a surprise to see them go to him in the fourth quarter, guys.
Thank you, Doris. You know, Clark, give me your thoughts, igniting his team much of the way.
Well, just a man on a mission, Kevin. His goal is not to let his team lose if he can help it.
Here's Gordon. They've got Trevor Ariza. He's out there with Gordon and Anderson. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Another shot. That one is good on the lay-in.
With the score being so close, there's little margin for error by either team.
Jazz trail by 4. Number 2. Bullseye. Here's Gordon. Here's Tucker. Hits from long range. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Why anyone would want to leave this guy alone deep is beyond me.
Top of the key. It's hauled in by Gordon.
He had a little daylight there, but he's far from automatic.
And great assist as he lays that one in.
Excellent anticipation there, Kev. He placed that pass perfectly.
Number 99 knocks down the open jumper.
Way to distribute the basketball.
Rockets leading by 5. Outside Gordon. Anderson backs down. 18 feet away, and Houston again with the bucket.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Tipped. It stays here. Both teams will make substitutions. Rockets on D. 7-point differential. Here's Mitchell. Another miss by Utah.
You got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
Jazz trail by 7. Inside, number 27 botches the layup.
That's really not the kind of performance that his team needs from him here in this quarter.
Back to Gordon. And it's Utah's ball. 7-point differential.
And Kev, that's only his first giveaway for the game.
Ariza passes the ball to the right wing. The steal. Fires the three. Can't hit, and the Rockets going the other way now. Ball left side. And here's Ariza. A foul called, and he earns a trip to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
First one falls for him. So both teams changing it up here.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Utah has possession. They trail by 9 points. With the shot. Can't connect on the quick shot.
Well, they've got the lead, and they're controlling the glass. Right now, they have a +10 rebound advantage.
Utah calls timeout. They're losing by 11. 2:05 left in the fourth. And making a change here, the Jazz. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He was clearly fuming. He told them, "You guys look like you're sleepwalking out there." He said, "I don't know if you rolled out of the wrong side of the bed this morning or what, but we've got to step up and wake up. Guys?"
Thank you, Doris. Here's Mitchell. Another miss by Utah.
He just hasn't been able to get on track in this game. Not like he would like to. He's a much better shooter than he's shown.
Number 27. The Jazz again can't hit it. Rockets on offense. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Outside Gordon. He dishes it. Ball outside. Anderson backs him down. Releases. Good from 11 feet out. That's 8 unanswered points.
Kevin, over the course of the game, they've gotten it done. This should be an insurmountable lead.
And the Jazz call time here. They're behind by 13. 1:22 left in the game. Here's Mitchell. Can't hit from beyond the arc. And here we go with Chris Paul. Harden with it. Stolen away.
Boy, the turnovers are piling up pretty quickly here. We've seen them doing...
Oh, man.
Great D leads to easy offense. They switch now to the full court press. We'll see if they can find a way to pressure the ball and force a few turnovers.
Ball outside. Eric Gordon on the wing. Snatched away.
No surprise on that takeaway. The lob was a little misjudged, and he couldn't get control of it.
Got a piece of it. Here's Mitchell. No good. And the Rockets going the other way now. Number 15. Favors corrals the miss inside. And it's Utah's ball. 11-point game. The Jazz again can't hit it.
He's having a very poor half from long range. He can't find the net from there, and the defense knows it.
Now here's Paul. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Brand Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
Moment of silence for the champions, for those who make going hard a lifestyle. Never wait for nothing, gotta get it right now. I'm in the spotlight when they turn the lights down. Only a champ swing the hardest in the 12th round. I love the fourth quarter, I love the ninth inning, I love game 7. Bring on the competition, cause in my heart can't nobody do it better. Can't slow me down, won't stop me never. I'm so Cassius Clay, I'm Tyson in his prime. You little league with, I'm Barry Bonds with mine. I beat the buzzer, baby. My stroke is holding one.